Hey everybody, Zach here at etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Swagman XC2 bike rack on our 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is going to be a nice entry-level platform style rack. So even though it's an entry level, it still does a good job. Swagman makes excellent bike racks. I like this one because there's not a lot of extra bells and whistles. It's just a very basic style bike rack. One thing that I like about it is it's pretty lightweight, pretty compact when it comes to storage. So, you know, there are definitely nicer bike racks out there, nicer ones at protecting the bike and keeping it secure, have a lot of more features, but they tend to weigh a lot more and they're larger, so they take up more space in the garage when you're not using it. This one folds up easily. You can tuck it away pretty easily. Let's take a closer look at how this is held in place. This has 3 points of contact where we're at. So we have this frame style hook that's on our top tube here, and then it holds it down in these wheel cradles. So we don't have any straps. That's one thing that this bike rack's missing. When it comes to the size of tires that we can fit in this, it's up to 3.5 inches. So you can fit, you know, road bikes, some, you know, kind of urban commuter bikes or mountain bikes as well. It does have a weight capacity of 35 pounds per bike. So electric bikes most likely are not going to work. I haven't seen an electric bike that weighs less than 35 pounds, but all your, you know, kind of standard bikes, this is going to work out well for. Frame mounts are not really suggested for carbon frame bikes, excuse me. So if you have a carbon bike, I would maybe look for something with like a wheel mount style design. It's going to be a little bit better option for you to kind of cut down on the damage you may do to your frame when carrying them with a bike rack like this one. When it comes to securing these hooks, just has a little button right here, and that raises this up, and then it just slides down, and it just catches on all these little teeth here. So until I press that button, that's not coming up, and then we can just press that button to release that up. I'm going to hold on to my bike and do the same here. Now, this bike rack doesn't have a built-in lock or anything, but it does have a little hole right there that you can put a little padlock through to secure it. I'm going to get this out of the way. It sits pretty close to our vehicle there. Handlebars are fairly wide, but we had no issues there with the Jeep. One thing that this is missing, one of the features is being able to tilt it away with bikes on. We don't have that one here today. If we needed to get into our hatch, I'm going to get these pushed down a little bit more. We'll come to this pin right here. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to tilt this to the side. Put that in place. And then you can see you get full hatch access. So if this is something you're wanting to leave on all the time, we can put that in place like that. Just leave it like this. I'm going to show you another one real quick. I'm going to bring this back up. But before I put it in that position, I want to give you a couple measurements. What I like about this one is it's fairly compact. It sits pretty close to the vehicle, so we're not taking up a ton of space if we're trying to parallel park or get into a tight garage. 19.5 inches is all we're adding to the back of the Jeep today, and that's from the rearmost part of this bumper. And then the closest point is going to be one of these cradles, and that is right at about 7 inches right here. Ground clearance, we got a nice Risonette shank there. So we'll come back here. We're looking at 19.5 inches. Really good rise there. I don't think you're going to have any issues with, you know, hitting the ground there, even in like a steep driveway. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put this in the suitcase position. You can leave it on the vehicle this way. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is more of if we are storing it off of the vehicle, in my opinion. So, you know, you want to throw it up on a shelf in the garage or tuck it somewhere in the corner. We'll just pull those pins out. It's the same way as that center mass. You can see how compact this is going to get. Bring this up. there we go. Got a nice tight fit there, not taking up a lot of space. I didn't really show this to you, but when it comes to adjusting these cradles here, it's going to help with getting your bike to fit. You know, if you have a little bit different wheelbase diameter there, depending on, you know, kids' bikes or women's bikes or men's bikes. Taking a closer look down here at the hitch. This isn't a 2-inch hitch today. It fits 1.25" or 2-inch hitches. So we have this little piece here that makes it fit with the 2-inch hitch. If you have an 1.25" on another vehicle, it only works with Class 2. It comes with an anti-rattle bolt, so you can see we're not getting any movement in that hitch. That bolt has a clip on it to secure it. One thing I would consider picking up is the Performance Tool socket set. It's going to come with a 3/4 inch socket. It's going to be much easier to tighten that down with that socket and wrench versus just the standard wrench that comes with this bike rack. Overall, I think this is a really good bike rack when it comes to an entry level. Not a lot of extra special features. I personally think that if you'd like a couple extra things, like a tilt-away option, something like the Swagman Chinook, it's definitely going to go up in price, but I think you're getting a few extra features that if you're living with this bike rack for a long time, something that I would prefer. Spend a little bit extra, maybe get a few extra features, but looking for a basic bike rack, it's a platform style, this is going to do a really good job of getting your bikes to the trail. But that's going to do it for our look at the Swagman XC2 on our 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.